In the early 1990s, Sharon Griffith was working in the supply chain of a local hospital and realized how many surplus supplies were being discarded. She started collecting those supplies and storing them in a closet at her local church, periodically sending a box to hospitals overseas. In 1992, Liz Mertland joined hands with Sharon, and the first 4x4-foot crate was sent to the Nazarene Hospital in Papua New Guinea. The rest of the story is an incredible history of God's provision and many hands joining together to spread hope around the world.
We're a Christian volunteer organization that gathers used but usable medical equipment, and we clean it up and package it up, and eventually gets sent in a big cargo container to mission hospitals overseas.
Incorporated in 1996,
Hands of Hope Northwest has to date sent nearly 100 shipments of medical supplies and equipment valued at tens of millions in dollars to 30 different countries, from the United States to Eastern Europe, the former Soviet Union, to Asia, and from South America to Africa. Every year, medical equipment and supplies with a value between $2 and $3 million are donated, and new and refurbished supplies are spared from destruction or disposal in landfills and repurposed, packaged, and provided to those in need.
Mission trips, you go and you touch so many lives, and in the same instance here, all these supplies touch so many lives and thousands of people who you might not get to meet personally, but in some way you're affecting their lives by helping package these supplies, by loading the container and shipping it off.
You can see where even a simple thing as a 20-year-old EKG machine is a tremendous asset to them.
Hands of Hope Northwest's culture is one of social responsibility. We have a commitment to common sense environmental practices. Through repurposing medical supplies and equipment for the use of people in need, both locally and throughout the world, Hands of Hope is also protecting and preserving the planet for future generations. In fact, approximately 100 tons of medical supplies and equipment are repurposed by Hands of Hope annually.
We have found it to be such a win-win opportunity with our partners. Hospitals and nursing homes would have to pay landfill costs, transportation costs to get them to the landfill, or dump fees if someone is picking them up at their location. This is a tremendous environmental advantage to be able to reuse, redistribute kinds of items that have great value worldwide.
We are so blessed to receive supplies from Hands of Hope. Many of the hospitals around us, their cupboards are bare, and we are able to do so many more things for our patients because we have the medical supplies.
One of the things these containers do is they give us something concrete, and it is something that physically expresses the love of Christ, and we give it in the name of Christ. But what it does for us is it opens the door. It opens the door from the government level all the way down. And for us, it opens the door to walk in and to share about Jesus Christ.
Hands of Hope Northwest loans medical equipment to those in need in the Treasure Valley and surrounding areas. Our loan program saves money for those who are in need of a wheelchair, walker, crutches, or even hospital beds, providing our community the opportunity to have use of quality medical equipment when the need arises.
Helping hands are needed at Hands of Hope, whether through donations of medical equipment and supplies or as a monthly financial supporter, perhaps as a volunteer packing materials for shipment, or a prayer warrior and champion for our mission. Please make an impact on your community and your world. Won't you be a part? Nothing is more important than the impact we leave on people's lives. Just imagine the impact your hands can make.